All right, let's see what the bite tastes like. I'm going in for the cupcake first. Ooh. Look at the confetti. It's full of it. Colors. Let's see. Mmm. Mmm. Woo! Hey, now. Now I can taste that that's for grown-ups. Yes, but it is good. Oh, I like that dark chocolate with it. It tastes like it needs, well, a wedding miracle. It's a perfect combination for a wedding miracle. Mm. This morning. Okay, so that's the cake. That's the big bite. Take Master Camden's big bites. Take Master Camden's big bites. I don't know what he would name it, but it's probably, it could be so I don't know, something like, I don't know. That's his job to name things. Okay, now I'm gonna taste the the grits, the wasabi grits with the chipotle tuna. Hey, and provolone. Give me that perfect bite with all of these chives in there, and the wasabi. Ooh, it's right on top too. Ooh, somebody pray for me. Somebody pray for me. I'm serious though. Like, I'll pray for everybody, like she told me. But somebody pray for me for this wasabi grit with chipotle tuna. Whew. You know I don't do all these spice. Here we go. Ah, ah. I always put it out. I'm be cool. I'm gonna show a little grace. Because we filming. All right, that's all right. Mhm. The grits are well prepared. Mm. Now, see, without all that hot stuff, the grits with the provolone and the chipotle tuna is nice. But if you like spicy, go ahead, because that is it. I love that. I'm trying to keep on eating while my grits are hot. But I still have one more bite to take. The This is just a regular, just a simple tuna cake. It's just egg and tuna. It doesn't have any flour, but it has a little provolone on the top. But you don't have to do that. But the provolone has a little bit of it. You see it's got a little bit of red sauce. Let's see what that's like. See my hair wrap? He did pink. But I'm like Wale. I'm for everything black. Nah, you know. I'm just talking about as far as fashion goes, it's always been classic. And I'm a little bit sad inside, so that resonates. Not too sad that I can't, honor and celebrate when people have been through a lot and then they still thriving. And they don't let nothing hold them back. And I feel like that's a good role model. Mm. That is good. All I put in there was egg, scallions, and the flavored tuna. Now I'm going to couple them together with these grits. That's some ginger ale infused water. It's mostly smart. This is a lovely breakfast. I wish you were here. Because I would just give the whole thing to you. Or we could all share it, Ethiopian style. Now, since this is mush or polenta, Ethiopian style operates with these. I'll go in. You know I'm offensive. I'm not gonna say. I'm not even gonna bring them up without doing the thing. They usually have like some leafy green to clear the palate, because all this is very rich. And they would put paprika on there, and it, man, talk about taking it up a notch. It is good. I've tried it before. If you wanted to go a little bit more, maybe Indian, you would do like a turmeric or a curry, depending on what kind. If you wanted to go a little bit more island, all you need to do is jerk it out. Jerk that tuna out, and you have your Cajun influence. Put a couple of flakes in there, red pepper flakes. think I just taste a little bit more wasabi. Hi. Mm. But this was really simple. And it tastes like it was love in the whole thing. And I enjoyed it. I had a good time doing it. Because I made it a good time. That was my choice. Truly, there's nothing to blow. But we'll silence and let it pass. I got jazz in the background. Sounds so good. They're doing way too much. Okay. Made me lose my train of thought. I can't work in these conditions. People are leaf blowing sand. I don't understand it. If you're gonna blow sand, there's no reason to blow sand, okay? Obviously, you need to vacuum sand. Suck up the sand and put it into a bag and keep that bag in case the water rises somewhere else. I'm just trying to teach you sustainability. Excuse me. I never went to Harvard. I never went to Yale. But if you ask me if I've ever worn a Tiffany necklace, you bet your bottom dollar. Pinky's up. It's like a dog collar. The Tiffany necklace I had was like a dog collar. And I broke that chain right off me as soon as we woke up. I kept the box though, because I like the color. I said I like the color of my jewelry box is the same color I like my nails, but I don't need your gifts. That's what I did. That's silly. You know, that's about Brother John, the Hispanic version. And that, you know, and it's a good story. If anybody want to know, like, do I share that I've had some trouble in the romance department? I've had a little room for queso. Nothing that I would, I mean, that one, I did cry a river, but, you know, the river rose and split into two, and now, you know, Tigress. Maybe. Oh no. This is funny to me when people just all of a sudden they tell it like they down to earth and then something will get underneath their skin and grind them a little bit. And all of a sudden that Queen Sheba. Queen Sheba with a British accent. I said, what you doing over here? And it just, It just always brings me back to geography, right? Yeah, that's not even your accent, love. but that's, for me, it's all right. Because we love to play around with just who we could be. And we could be anybody we want to be, says Papa Obama. He just had one problem with the bag. He said, "Why is this bag so much? what does it do that other bags can't do?" And I'm like, "You're right, Papa. I don't know how that particular bag got to the height that it did get. But when I see it, I always remember that it is a quality brand. So now that you have a quality brand representing for you, what do I always say? I don't know nothing about them. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what the beef is. But if you got beefs with things that are quality, just because that's what they chose, then, then what you should do is you should see the humor in it. Because isn't that what they do? DL says, isn't that what they do? And he was looking. I said, who is his stylist? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, who is his stylist? First of all, his Billy Goat is right. I said, I love that. It was like, and dyed. I mean, I don't even know if that's his natural hue, but it was beautiful. It was bold, and it made a statement. And then he had like a luxury Scully sitting on top of him, and I was like, you see this, Fox? this me being that correspondent. I'm like, you see this, Fox? What's next? What are they gonna do next? One wears a hoodie, the other one wears a skull cap, and he's living in California. Give me a break. So what I like to just jump on in and pick up from where the commentary is saying something, but it's saying something with an air of, I'm not here to harm anybody. I'm here to just tell you there's facts and then there's truth. And as far as I'm concerned, the facts are a Herschel sounds better on a bag than it sounds on a politician. I don't know. I don't know what he's done in his life. But if he isn't me, what do you need him for? I say you want to be the only. Say he got a problem. He want to be the only good-looking black politician. They sit over here going toe to toe about which black woman gonna yell out who finer. And DA 77, yeah, he looked like a Greek god, but he don't orator like Apollo. I said, is Apollo still locked up, Michelle? What's going on, girl? You in the law offices. I said, since that's something that you into, I said, you in the law offices. What's the situation? Because it got to a point where I didn't know if it was just plain tacky or they trying to say something about the country. I said, that's too much cake and that's too much mess. That's why I respectfully excuse myself from the drama circuit. I was like, I gotta excuse myself from this circuit because if they're gonna bring my caucus, I like cauliflower with my caucus. I said, And I don't, most of the time, I do not uh, choose white broccoli. I like my broccoli like I like like I like my trees. I like them green. I like my broccoli like I like my fifth foundation. Emerald. You ever had emerald broccoli? That's a whole nother class that I would have to teach. But right now, I'm just eating emerald wasabi. And it is good. And I just wanted to bring a little bit of humor and joy to the collection. Because when I saw that, the first time I seen my son in a pink do-rag, nodded and cocked to one side, I was like, oh, oh look at the little ghetto baby. I was like, that's my child. And I almost didn't see the humor in it. I was like, what? Okay, so what's the narrative to go with this visual? I said, almost had me in a whole nother, I can't stand her. I was like, take that off of him. No, because he looks like, I mean, why does he need to bring awareness to things that I don't believe in? Not that I don't believe in it, it's just that I don't give it the power that it tries to take. I said, you're not going to take none of these. And so since I come with that energy when it comes to, I know this exists, but I'm not giving it power. I won't even allow it to just completely take over so many beautiful people because I know that there's a way. And if we get there, I'll be so happy. And since, that's still in the works, we could say, oh no, that doesn't affect us. When was that it affected us? It'll be something of history, But right now we're dealing with the type of things that, they bring up. Historically, we've put this out there so that just to see, what you gonna think. And I go, well, yeah, historically, people have been able to take themselves out of a mindset that defeats them. And those powerhouses are called survivors. But somebody had to teach the survivor that. Those powerhouses are called holy people. And so when it's presented to me that, yeah, let's do it. Let's heal in these ways. And not even look at it like that. We can just say, we had a good time making a nutritious meal, and it is going to do what it's supposed to do. And I really enjoy doing it. So that was some current stuff that just was up in the feed. And I thought, as I feed my body, I'll feed my mind by recalling some of these things that are being, put on recall. Like, I feel like intelligent conversation has been recalled. But we're not even up for it no more. We back in the manufacturer? Good. My manufacturer is Spirit of God, the Creator that spoke. So if I get recalled to say, well, is that intelligent? The way you speak? The way you decide that you just not going to do something anymore because it doesn't behoove your spiritual journey? That's it. Like, duh. Most of them do. Most intelligent people get to a point where intelligence gets them to the point of sitting somewhere, being spiritual alone, and taking it in, and then thinking, should I share this or not? And that is the light that we can carry from one person to another. And so, since we have a new edition, and I have not yet got a chance to open it up, but I do like to read. And I am interested in knowing some of the wisdom that came from the mother. Oh, turn me on. Yeah. Till dawn. Yeah. Honesty to have an attitude. Just lean it on up to me. Love will be your tool. Yeah. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your. I should put my hoodie on. Dirty mama, it's me. Don't be too flirty, mama. I know how to redress me. Your fantasy, baby, you could be mine. Listen all up to me. My love could be your vine. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign. Extra time in your vocals. Send me some vocals. This would be a new thing. Like, if my family were with the ish, like, if they were with the black ish, I'd be like, hey, family, this is a new thing. We gonna send little 15-second spots of us singing to one another, whatever it is we want to sing to one another, and we're going to do it with joy, peace, and love. It's that time again. Raise it up. Sit over here looking like, wait a minute. I'm sitting over here looking like Voldemort. That's in the new thing. You seen him. Like, this is a mystery. We don't know what's going on. I know that's right, Voldemort. I say it again. Say I won't say that name one more time. Look, wizards and muggles do not scare me. I'll put it down. Because it's rose gold. And I think that somebody got a rose gold microphone out there. All I got is a butter knife. I said, hey, send me a little 15-second. Yours don't have to be as long as mine. I got one of those things. The woman was crying on the thing, and I said, "Look at her, baby girl, why are you crying on the thing?" And she said, "Just because my endeavors are not going in the direction that I thought they should go in." I said, "Well, pick up your rose gold knife and act like it's a microphone." And then put yourself out of that mindset of everything has to be business, 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 busy bee business, busy bee business. Hey, I'm a mom too. And yes, this is business for me. Still at the same time, I think that us that are trying to address where the spirit is and how the spirit should cry at night and then raise up with songs of love and happiness, that's what we want down the long run. The goal is um, I just want to be I just want to be don't say don't say ugly and painless. Don't say. I just want to be old, ugly, and in no pain. And have a partner that'll rock with me and let, how I rock, that's how I rock, how you rock, that's how you rock. Our children, let's let them have their own identity. And then look at them like, oh, so you're the one that has compassion and you're the one that has courage. Okay, well, you better get your little courageous self into the. I love that. That was one of the best stories because it just means to me that I still want that. I still want to be able to see the contrast in my children. I got one, and he's so good. Because what he does is, for me, he'll be like, well, Mom, I could play two different, I could be a bad guy. I could be a robot clone boy. And I could be your son, which is, the loving one, the one that's on your arm. And I was like, yep, you sure could. And when you come back to me, that's all you gonna do. And give him that. Mm. So I'm over here trying to look like you as a baby. Because that's something that you decided to. Oh, look, I got a constellation on my chest. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Yeah, baby. My ambiance music is always catching me. Look at how the sun brings my pores to life. No, I need a mask. I be out here being real. And they be like, oh, she's so real. How is it that you feel pain and you can be that accepting of so many different energies? Girl? It took my husband and it took my son. And I'll be damned if I let it take me. Woo! That's me. I was like, I ain't know. I'm not a gamer. This means rolling around the floor like Beyonce. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. Ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'ma create my best friends. So right now, my best friend is D.L. Hughley, Michelle Obama, Trevor Noah, Jimmy Kimmel, some lady named Crystal, who does planners. Who else? Is any of those people singers? I need a singer in my circle. Probably Lana Del Rey to spice it up a bit. All them old oldies but goodies. So I say my old name. These oldies but goodies. Lana Del Rey and Rihanna. We over here like this. We over here like, and we listening to them pass it around and tell us wise things. And we looking at each other like, when we gonna talk about video games? We're gonna talk about the ones that like bad guys. And I'm like, I don't know. Probably gonna be that's your part. You stand up and talk about how you want somebody to like you for being bad. I was set up and be over here talking about, yeah, I know what they mean, but I ain't gonna claim it. I'll be telling the truth. Like, yeah, I know what that's like, you know. Start feeling my Sasha fears and everything. Start using all that I have, you know, and then to get what? To get what I want. But it's truth, because that's what happens when they put us in that little Jezebel ring. They go say, hey, these little Jezebels here. And I say, well, God forgives us. That's what I say. You know, I say, yeah, somebody call us a Jezebel. I said Lana Del Rey and Rihanna probably, you know, are happy. They're finding themselves. And they're being honest when they see that our generation wanted to just be accepted. You can hear it in the songs. But we had so many other opportunities. So our acceptance is gonna look a little different. But let me find out you was down at the Southern Shake Shack shaking it up. That's what I be like. Let me find out that you was out there, you know, Ruby dancing with Billie Holiday. Let me find out, because you're exactly the type of person that I can tell something to, and I'll feel like, yeah. I want that bad. I never needed to go out there and put my back into it. So that's the kind that'll make me feel like, okay, yeah, we all human. We all have maybe like some wild, depending on how old you are, you could have like some wild days, some wild weeks, wild generations. As my grandma, what was your wildest generation? And what generation did you really start feeling yourself? She probably My grandma probably got wild uh, just right at the turn of the century. She probably started turning up. I seen her too. You know, all her life she ain't take a shot. As soon as they say it's Jello, she gonna act like that's okay. She loves Jello though. I made some for her. She does. I said, you know me. I'm like, no, no, thank you. She can take it from me. I done it enough. I don't even like Jello, so that's why I passed. It wasn't because I was too goody. I told my mama, I'm not too goody. I do what I want to do. It's just that if I don't feel it, then I don't. MJ. You're just another part of me. So I know, and I was like, that's a good time. You know, that's a good time to let your hair down, you know, and really start bringing in your party girl. So I got a party girl grandma. She 90. She gonna be 93 and she's a party girl. And that's fine, you know. She had one like all the time. Every time I turn around. She partying. I said, do you charge people to get into these parties? Because I heard that your parties be some of the jumpingest parties on that side of the island. And she just kind, and she said, no, I don't charge them. I just let them know that when it's time to go, it's time to go. I got to sleep. I said, she don't sleep. I said, she sleep, but it's a light sleep. Because she's still alert. She be like, some of these stragglers act like they don't know how to go home. And she's so kind to let them stay. Mainly because they her kids. And a couple generations, I said, oh, hey there. Hey there, second generation Anderson. Oh, I know you well. I said, you all right? Okay. Look, it's not my place to judge. It's my place to just you want some water? You want me to get out your face? I'm talking loud. You know? So then I might bring my octaves down like a gentle whisper. Hey. You want me to take care of you like, you know, like a mom or a girlfriend who really loves you? And that's for anybody, you know. It's just like, hey, what did you do here? You went a little hard at your grandma's party. That's all right. That's how you're supposed to do. And just tell her you love her. And maybe slide her some ones or something. Make her feel like she really making it rain. Just slide her some, you know. It makes her happy. Even though she's always like, I don't need your money. I always got my own. And I love her. So just slide or something like, Grandma, you making it rain up in here. I'm going to have to do something special for you this time. And that's what I was thinking about. To the roof one time. Sometimes. Say 214. The last time I had some money for her, I told my son, I was like, here, you take that. And you hold it down. Make sure he was right there. He was right there at her phone and her helper box. The one he used to always test to make sure they was still there caring about his great grandmother. He used to test her. You still there? You still care about my great grandmother? Okay, make sure. Just a baby. Talking to them. I think they fell in love with him, because he got such a personality. He's a lovable person. And hello? Hey, hi. He like to talk to people. And then she be like, don't do that. Don't press that. But he loves people. And she said, dust your britches off, that kind of language. Dust your britches off. And this guy here, he's like, you're going to dust my britches off? Well, I'm going to go dust your table with my britches. And I'm like, listen, bro, you and your best friend, y'all really need to work out y'all. I don't understand y'all lingo. Y'all got something going on that I just don't know about. and she like still like talking to him in the olden language, and he's responding back in the olden. I was like, how old are you? Like, wait, how do you know how to speak this dialect? So what I'm saying is, when I speak God and he speaks granny or nana, is actually the equivalence to me. So he's going to be one of the children in the future who knows how to translate such a thing. And the language won't die. And I'm grateful for that, because he's a young one. And he'll be able to it's in his rhythm. He heard it so much. Lord have mercy. He will be able to call on that. That's a blessing.